Freeze by Chris Priestley, narrated by Melanie Crawley, published by Barrington Stoke Limited. Chapter 1. Creepy Story. Maya woke with a jolt when the music started playing, not sure for a moment where she was. She gave her radio alarm clock a smack to stop the music, knocking it off the bedside table and sending it clattering to the floor. Maya jumped up to check if the alarm clock was broken. Her mum had bought it for her to make sure that she always woke up for school. She was relieved to see it still seemed to be working. Maya opened the curtains, squinting into the cloudy daylight. She looked out over the estate, across the canal, past the old factory and the common, towards the school. She suddenly had an intense feeling that something bad was going to happen. She just didn't know what. Maya felt like she was walking in cobwebs as she went into the kitchen. There was something hiding in the darkness at the back of her mind. A dream. It had been a bad dream, but she could not remember what shape the dream had taken. Her phone pinged. It was Maya's mother texting her from work to make sure she was awake and ready for school, just like she did every morning. Maya normally did not mind. She knew her mother had to work. They needed the money. But that morning she wished her mother was there, just for a brief hug. Maya got dressed, ate her breakfast and headed out of the flat to walk to school. When she got there, she found her friends Carla, Jason and Thomas outside the library. Mrs. Vargas, the librarian, was making sure everyone went in calmly. Maya joined her friends as they filed inside, and then they all slumped down at the table in the far corner. "What's the matter with you?" said Carla to Maya. "You look terrible." "Cheers," said Maya. "Sorry," said Carla, "but you do look a bit shattered." "I had a really bad night," said Maya. "I had this horrible nightmare, really bad. I haven't had a dream as bad as that since I was little." "What?" said Carla. "That's weird. Me too. What was yours about?" "I don't know," said Maya. "I forgot it straight away. I just remember how terrified I was. I keep thinking I'm going to remember, but it's like the nightmare is so scary my brain won't let me think of it." "How about you? What was yours about?" "I can't remember either," said Carla. "Maybe we had the same one." "Yeah," said Maya, rolling her eyes. "Maybe." "That stuff really happens, you know," said Carla. Maya didn't say anything. She was too tired to have some stupid conversation about dreams. Carla always had these weird ideas about supernatural stuff. Jason turned round from chatting to Thomas. "Wait, are you two talking about nightmares?" Jason asked. "This is so strange. Me and Thomas were just saying how we both had nightmares too, last night. Really bad ones, but we can't..." "You can't remember," said Carla. She looked at Maya. "See?" Maya shook her head. "But that's pretty weird, huh?" said Jason. "Don't get Carla started," said Maya. "You know what she's..." Okay, said Mrs. Varga, cutting Maya off. "Please all settle down. As you know, Miss Miller is away today, and we have a supply teacher visiting us. Let's try to show that we are not a total rabble. I'm looking at you, Maya." "Why me, miss?" said Maya. Carla laughed, but stopped suddenly as a man stepped forward from behind one of the bookshelves. "Hello, everyone," he said. "My name is Mr. Kumar. I'm taking this lesson today. Hopefully, it'll be fun." Mr. Kumar went to the whiteboard and wrote "Creepy Story" in big letters. "Today we're going to be writing a creepy story," he said, "so I hope you've all got your creepy heads on." "Carla's always got her creepy head on, sir," said Maya. Jason laughed loudly. "Maya, come here," said Mrs. Varga, waving at Maya to come to her. "What, miss?" said Maya. "I don't..."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?